you can come in and sit here. This is just to show our kids. Kids are sitting on the floor, so we will appreciate all the parents. Whoever can sit on the floor, we do it in a different way, right? So, but if you really need for your medical reasons, yeah, please feel free to take one of the chairs. Yeah, thank you. So, in another 2 minutes, we are going to start. Uh, Please get settled over here, and we'll get the program to get started. All of the students who are graduating, please come to the right side of the room, this side of the room. All the students who are graduating, please come to this side. All the graduating students, please come this side. All the graduating students, please come this side. And all the parents who are standing, please feel free to take a seat. On the floor, we are going to do it like in the temple. And if you have medical vision, please feel free to take a chair.
Did you keep the
From the parents, teachers, and students. Hello, my name is Aditya Patnaik, and I'm graduating from year 9 of YGIC. I have been in the YGIC program starting from year 1 all the way to year 9.
Hello. Hello. My name is Shura, and I'm also graduating from year 9 at YGIC. Today, Adam and I will be emceeing the graduation ceremony. Before we start our ceremony, we would like to go over some ground rules to make sure all the presentations by graduating students are happening today.
So the few house rules: the restrooms are located on the other side of the building. Please use the back side of the room if you need to use the restrooms. Please be silent during student presentations and minimize movements during the performances. Please put your phone on silent if possible out of respect for our wonderful performers. Let us support our kids with lots of appreciation after the presentation.
With that, let's start our graduation ceremony with year one. First, year of YGIC introduces several bhajanas and slokas that are taught by Sikhism. Today we have Anushka and Church from year one. Anushka and Anushka will be reading Church does excellent artwork. They're going to recite the slokas and bhajanas for us.
And I will just add that Anushka is not here at the moment. She's in India. So, yeah, very good. Thank you.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ शुक्लां वरदनं देवं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये ॐ सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्र गदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविद्यानिगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं ॐ मृत्युञ्जय महादेव पाहि मां शरणागतं जन्ममृत्युजरारोगे नित्यं कर्मबन्धने ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं उग्राग्निबन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृता ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः ॐ त्वमेव माता पिता त्वमेव बन्धुसखा सागा त्वमेव विद्या दरिणं त्वमेव विद्या शरणं मम देव ॐ असतो सहना नवतु सहनं भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ जय Omkara, Jai Guru, Jai Guru Omkara, Hare 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 Hare, Guru Omkara, Jai Guru
Wow, Cherry. Great job. Let's give him another round of applause. Let's move to, in year 2 of YGIC, students are introduced to the epic Ramayana and the story of Dashavatars. The class is taught by Sri Lakshmi. Today, year 2 students are going to recite shlokas for Lord Ganesha, Goddess Parvati, Lord Rama, Hanuman, and the Peace Monkey. Then the students will explain the significance of each of the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. Let's welcome the year 2 students.
Dashavatara refers to the 10 avatars or incarnations of Lord Vishnu. According to Hindu beliefs, Lord Vishnu is one of the Hindu Trinity, three supreme gods. Lord Vishnu is said to descend to earth to restore the cosmic order. Whenever the world is in danger, he saves us from the evil. Different traditions list the avatars differently. These are the most common. Matsya, Kurma, Vahara, Narasimha, Vamana, Parashurama, Rama, Balarama, Krishna, and Kalki. Matsya Avatar. Lord Vishnu incarnated as Matsya Avatar, fish incarnation, to save Manu and the Sapta Rishis during the cosmic pilgrimage. He also killed the demon Haigreva, who stole the Vedas from Lord Brahma and destroyed them. Kurma Avatar. Once the gods and kings undertook the task of charting the Milky Ocean with Mount Mandara as the charting rod. During the process, the mountain started sinking. Lord Vishnu incarnated as Kurma tortoise to support the mountain at that time. Varaha was the third incarnation of Lord Vishnu in order to lift it over the flooding waters which had been surrounded. He also killed the demon Hiranyaksh, the brother of Hiranyakashipu. Next, Naga. One Naga is a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Next, Naga. One Naga is a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. He was tortured by his father, demon Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu charged one Naga whether the Lord was present even in the pillar. To make sure his gods of himself devotee by instructing the pillar as Narasimha, meaning mad lion, and killed Hiranyakashipu. Lord Vishnu incarnated as King Rama, the eldest son of the king Dasharatha. Rama's wife Sita was abducted by the demon Ravana when they still is yet to come. Our Puranas say that he will descend the earth at the end of present age, Kali. He will come riding a white horse with a drawn sword in his hand, and will be established thereby by his throne of enemies.
Sorry for the little. No.
Great job, everyone. Next up is lyric 3 of YGIC, which is taught by Umalanti and introduces other epic Mahabharata to year-3 students. Today, Umalanti's class will perform Surya Namaskar, recite a few bhajanas and slokas, followed by a brief understanding of the epic Mahabharata. Please welcome year-3 students.
Please take out your masks when you speak, okay?
Do you guys want to stay?
Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Ravaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Panave Namaha. Om Kagaya Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Marichaye Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Arkaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Ravaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Banave Namaha. Om Kagaya Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Marichaye Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Arkaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha.
Thank you all.
Great job, here, three students. I think you guys are both my school. I can't imagine your experience like this summer. So yeah. We will skip year 4 for now, move on to year 5 as we have a special performance from year 4 towards the end of the ceremony. The year 5 is caused by Adi Tanvi and introduces students to Hindu religion as well as Indian history. Please remain silent while performances and while we're speaking. So the year 5 class is taught by Lalita and introduces students to Hindu religion as well as Indian history, starting from the Indus Valley civilizations through the Golden Ages, all the way to Indian independence and modern day India, along with the important contributions along the way of the ages. Today, the year 5 students are going to give a speech on their favorite topics they learned this year in religion, as well as Indian history. Please give a big round of applause to year 5 as we welcome them.
Everyone. I will talk about Vedic gods and heritage. There are 33 principal Vedic gods. There are the Vedic gods, trust, love, atheist, or intellect and practices of life. The other Vedic gods are Agni, the fire gods, Ashwini and the gods, Soma the moon god, Surya the sun god, Narada the earth god, Vayu the wind god, Lord Vishnu the god of preservation of the universe, Vishwadevas made all the gods who are protected of the pattern of the universe, Rama, the god of death, the Maruts, the storm gods, and Brihaspati, the guru or teacher of the gods in heaven. Thank you.
My favorite topic was to talk about the Vedic gods. He just mentioned the 33 gods, principal Vedic gods. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Advait Kanai, and I'm in 6th grade. One topic I really enjoyed in the Year 5 curriculum was the traditions, also known as the Vedanta. Vedanta means the end of the day. It is also the most important part. It's the most important part of the Vedas, teaching us how to reach spiritual enlightenment through self-knowledge. There are 4 Mahavakyas in the Upanishads, and one of them is I am Atma Brahma, meaning this Atma is Brahma. We learn that the Atma is an individual soul and is the supreme soul, and they are one and the same. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Akshaya. I'm going to talk about samskaras. Samskaras are sacraments to practice Hinduism. Some samskaras that I found interesting are Vishnu Karmana, because the first outing of a newborn baby. This happens when the child is 4 months old. Vidya Ramba is the start of the child's study. This happens when the child is 3 to 5 years old. The child sits on the father's lap with the dad's help writes the letters Om on raw rice placed on a metal plate with their index finger. Another name of this samskara is Akshara Abhasya. Samavardhana is graduation which happens when one's studies are completed. Vivya is one's marriage and Antyashti is funeral. Samskaras are important because they help us proceed to the main stages of life. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anj. I'm going to talk about 2 topics in our religion, which are fire ritual and Kusandras. Fire ritual is basically a ritual done in front of a fire. Fire is chosen for worship because among the 5 basic elements, space, air, fire, water, and earth that make up the creation. Fire is the first in order of elements that has form and can be seen. Kusandras or Durbangas is an instrument of purification. It is used to sanctify items that relate to worship. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Rashida. I'm going to talk about my favorite topic, zodiac signs. Zodiac signs are determined by which constellation the sun was in on the day one is born. Early astronomers observed the sun traveling through the 12 signs of the zodiac in the course of 1 year, spending about a month in each. In Hindu astrology, also known as the Jyotisha or Vedic astrology, the 12 signs are determined by the moon aligned with the star we're born in, so we can learn about ourselves from looking at our Hindu zodiac chart as well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dylan Knight, and I'll be talking about the values I learned in religion. Truth, kindliness, assertivity, purity, forbearance, focus, firmness, patience, control of mind and senses, loyalty, compassion, contentment, attachment, and devotion to the Supreme Lord. These are all main values in Hindu culture. Some examples of these are truthfulness from Yudhishthira, devotion to God from Hanuman, loyalty from Karna, focus, purpose, and patience from Buddha. Thank you.
Namaste. My name is Prabhu. I would like to talk about karma and rebirth. What is karma? It's the actions or duties that we do. The law of karma works by cause and effect principle. When we do something good, we acquire good karma or punya. And when we do something badly, we acquire bad karma or sin called karma. Together, they form the casual karma for giving birth to all kinds of living creatures on this earth. What is rebirth? It is the process of reincarnation or being born again. Now, the funny thing about karma is it follows us through our births and death. Either in this birth or thereafter, one has to pay the karma debt. So it is important to know that the process of karma extraction and accumulation continues until one gains moksha, the final goal. The gain of moksha is in the form of knowledge of the self. By living a dharmic life, following ethics and a prayerful life, one can gain maturity to realize the self. This is the knowledge we should all seek. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Vatsal and my favorite topic for religion is about Hindu calendar. The Hindu calendar is called a Pancham. The Hindu calendar talks about 6 seasons which are Vasant Ritu spring, Grishma Ritu summer, Varsha Ritu monsoon, Sharad Ritu autumn, Hemantara Ritu autumn winter, and Shishira Ritu winter spring. Pancham also mentions Ayins and Ayana which are related to the sun's position every 6 months. They are Akshayana and Uttarayana. For 6 months from mid-July until mid-June, the sun appears closer to the southern hemisphere. It is called Akshayana. From 6 months from mid-January until mid-July, when the sun appears closer to the northern hemisphere, it is called Uttarayana. It is interesting for me to know that the days of the week are called Vara. Ravivar is Sunday, Hindi, Somavar is Monday, Mangalvar is Tuesday, Budhavar is Wednesday, Thursday is Guru or Vedavar, Sukravar is Friday, Saturday is Shanivar. They refer to the sun god, the moon god, and the 5 planets, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, respectively. Thank you.
Let's learn Indian history in year 5. I would like to talk about Indian sports, cricket and kabaddi. The most popular sport in India is cricket. Although it originated in Europe, cricket was brought to India when the British invaded India. Now cricket is popular all over India, and India is one of the best national cricket teams in the world. Another popular sport is kabaddi. Kabaddi, unlike cricket, originated in India. Now, kabaddi is popular in other countries though, like Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, etc. Kabaddi is where a raider, the offensive member of the team, must attack someone in the other team while chanting kabaddi, kabaddi in one breath. They keep chanting, and when they attack someone, they have to run back to their side. The defense must stop them so they don't make it in one breath or they make the raider go out of bounds. Thank you. Thank you.
One topic I enjoyed in Indian history was about the Indus Valley civilization. It began around 3000 BC. It stretches from parts of modern-day Pakistan to modern-day Punjab in India across the region. 2 very important cities in the Indus Valley civilization were Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. They were very well-planned cities, and we still use some of the knowledge and ideas these days. People there enjoyed the most advanced comforts like indoor plumbing. Harappans developed India's first writing system, and Harappan engineers used the decimal division of measurement for all practical purposes. The civilization suddenly declined around 2000 BC. I learned that economy started changing, making the area colder and drier, which led to the decline of the civilization. Thank you. Now I'm going to talk about music in India. Indian music can be classified into 3 types: classical, folk, and popular music. There are 2 types of Indian classical music: Hindustani, which comes from North India, and Carnatic, which comes from South India. They are built on raga and baba. Classical music is typically performed in 2 to 3 hour periods and sometimes 5 to 10 minutes in a temple. Next comes the folk music. Folk music is diverse and usually played in weddings and festivities. Another is popular music or Bollywood music. In Indian films, they are usually 5 minutes long. They also have a theme that ties in with the movie. Similar to music, dance can also be classified into groups, such as classical, folk, and tribal. Some examples of classical Indian dance are Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Odissi, Kathak, and Manipuri. It is interesting to know that Indian folk and tribal dances are simple dances meant to express joy. They are performed for every possible occasion, such as the birth of a child, a wedding, a festival, and the arrival of seasons. They are more specific to the states. Each form of dance has a specific costume. Most are lively and paired with extensive jewels. Thank you.
Ayurveda, which is a holistic approach to health that is designed to help people live long, healthy, and well-balanced lives. It has been practiced in India for at least 5,000 years and has recently become very popular in the Western culture. The basic principle of Ayurveda is to prevent and treat illnesses by maintaining balance in the body. Now I'm going to talk about Sikh medicine, which is a form of South Indian traditional medicine and is 10,000 years old. Sikh medicine suggests proper diet and lifestyle to play a major role in health and curing diseases. This concept is termed as Prakya and Prakya, which is essentially a list of do's and don'ts. Thank you.
Now I'm going to talk about freedom fighters of India. Mahatma Gandhi is known as father of the nation for sacrifices for India. Dhantyar Dhobe was one of the Indian rebellions in 1857. He served as a general and led a group of Indian soldiers against the British. Rani Lakshmibai went on to inspire thousands of women to join the fight for freedom. On March 23, 1858, Lakshmibai defended her palace and the entire city of Jhansi when it was threatened to be captured by British troops. Bipin Chandra Pal was one of the key members of the Indian National Congress and a prominent freedom fighter. Thank you.
I learned about the East India Company in Indian history. The East India Company was established by the British in India in 1611 AD, and the purpose was to promote trading between the two countries. The East India Company decided to establish centers for Indian textiles, including cotton, cloth, chintz, and calico. The company had two main competitors, Dutch East India Company and the French Company. In 1650, Sir Thomas Roe was sent by James I to go to the Mughal Emperor Jahangir to arrange for a treaty. This treaty would give the East India Company the power to reside and build factories in Surat and other areas. In return, the East India Company would provide the emperor with goods from the European market. This was highly successful for the East India Company as the Mughal Emperor agreed and sent a letter to James through Sir Thomas Roe. Soon, the East India Company expanded its commercial trading operations throughout India. Thank you.
I would like to talk about how other faiths, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism, originated in India. Buddhism rose in 525 BC. Prince Siddhartha, born in Kshatriya, a member of the warrior class, grew up in luxury. However, he felt something was missing in his life. He saw the hard work and the suffering of people. He even saw people grieving for lost loved ones. As a result, he started to ask the question, what is the meaning of human life? Prince Siddhartha sat under a fig tree and decided to not get up until he found the answer to his questions. This enlightenment came to him suddenly and was very simple. It is that all pain is caused by desire, and therefore peace comes when one ceases to crave for anything. This led to his salvation called Nirvana. After the revelation, he was known to be the Buddha, and his teachings are known as the Noble Truth. Jainism was established in 500 BC. Hinduism was widely followed in India. The Mahavira, a member of the warrior class, was unhappy with the religion, placing too much emphasis on rituals. He gave up his life of luxury, became a monk, and established the principles of Jainism. Jainism teaches the path to enlightenment through non-violence, being harmless to living beings, including plants and animals. Sikhism is a monotheistic faith that originated in India during the 15th century AD. It was founded by Guru Nanak the first in a line of 10 gurus who developed and promulgated the faith. In Punjabi, the word Sikh means discipline, and the faithful are those who follow the teachings of the 10 gurus, as said in their holy book, Adi Granth. Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs all believe in rebirth or reincarnation, and this cycle of birth, death, and rebirth is determined by one's karma. Thank you.
I would like to say a few words on prehistoric India for the Stone Age of Indian history. During 70,000 and 50,000 BC, people started coming to India to live rigid, or when the continent was connected before the earth started to change. Ultimately, an archaeological site called Menagar that is dated back to 6000 BC. Menagar is located in Pakistan in South Asia. It is an important geologic site in archaeology. It was exhibited by French archaeologists in 1973. This city has 6 different mountains. The oldest mountain showed wheat and barley were being used, and cows and birds were being used too. Archaeologists found out that Menagar was suddenly abandoned in 2000 BC. Thank you for listening. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you everyone, you all did a very good job. And next up is year 6 that is taught by an uncle and Sir Uncle, where the students are introduced to astronomy and lifelong skills such as finance and Chanakya. Today the students are going to share what they have learned from an uncle regarding astronomy, finance, and Chanakya. Please welcome year 6.
Hi, my name is Brian. Now we'll be talking about astronomy. Some topics we learned are the day and night of Earth, pole star, comets and meteors, star life, star properties, galaxies, and so much more about the universe. So, what are black holes? Well, black holes is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that not even light can escape. So why does it pull? Well, it's because there's going to be a lot of matter being squeezed into a small space. And if you took a spoon of a black hole, it would weigh as much as Earth because it's super dense. So it could happen when a star is dying or a supernova explosion happens. A supernova explosion happens when a star is at the end of its life cycle. Because black holes don't allow light through, they're basically invisible. Black holes also spin on an axis just like Earth and any other planet does. And you might think black holes suck stuff up like a vacuum, but they actually have gravity. And rocks like meteors, comets, and stuff just fall into it. And we actually have a black hole at the center of our Milky Way galaxy, which holds the whole galaxy together.
Okay. The next one. Next one is Divya. She's not around here, but she was so excited to be here because she wanted to. But like many other kids, she's busy. She could not come for some competition or something. So this is what she was going to talk about. But we'll just move next to Neha.
Hi, my name is Dayton. Everyone's here for you today. Today I'm here to present to you astronomy for the stars. Did you know that it's estimated that the universe has between 30 and 70 billion trillion stars? That's a lot. But we all know that stars can't live forever. So how do stars live? Well, it's pretty simple. All stars eventually run out of their hydrogen gas. What is that? That's pretty simple, but gravity forces the dust to bunch together. The more the dust, the stronger the gravity, and the hotter the temperature. Once it gets hot enough, nuclear fusion reaction is triggered and a new star forms.
Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were two spacecraft launched by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, in 1977. Their mission was simple: explore and take pictures of Jupiter and Saturn, two of our solar system's farthest planets. At the time of the Voyager's mission, no spacecraft had ever attempted such a dangerous mission. Together, the spacecrafts were able to capture breathtaking images of Saturn's moons and Jupiter's clouds and storms. Voyager 1 also discovered volcanoes on one of Jupiter's biggest moons, Io. The Voyagers are still active spacecraft sending NASA data and research from much further places. As of right now, the Voyagers are in interstellar space, a region between the stars. This data that is being received will help us learn about the distant solar system and space advancements that it can help us create more space advancements in the near future. While the Voyagers have enough fuel to last until 2025, the lifespan is somewhat shorter. Unless something stops them, the Voyagers will continue deeper and deeper into the unknown. Both Voyagers also continue reading and conversing different languages. If any extraterrestrial beings find either Voyager, they may learn something about Earth and be able to reach us.
Hi, my name is Shobhit Patel, and I'm going to be talking about comets and meteors. There are two kinds of comets, short-term and long-term. So short-term comets have an orbit time from about 50 to 200 years, while long-term comets have an orbit time from about 100,000 years to a million years. And they are built of ice and dust and gas. They usually orbit in our solar system. And meteors are space rocks that enter the Earth's atmosphere. Once upon entering, they burn up, causing them to look like they have a tail or streak of light. And if they reach the Earth's surface, they're then called meteorites. The main difference between comets and meteors are that comets usually orbit around something while meteors don't.
Surya, are you there? Surya Salman? No. Okay, he's not here today. He was going good. Formation of galaxies, I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll move to the next, and next one is about finance. So, Aryan, can you get started?
Before we get into economy, I would like to give a brief overview of finance. Finance is a broad term that describes activities associated with banking, leverage, or debit, credit, capital markets, funds, and investments. Basically, finance represents the getting and spending and management of money. So what is interest? Interest is the amount of money the bank will pay for every dollar you put into the bank. So you can put this money into a savings account or like a CD. A CD is a certificate of deposit where you put a certain amount of money into the bank, but you're not allowed to touch it for like 2 or 3 years upon what you decide. So simple interest is calculated by the original amount of money, which is the principal, plus the interest rate. So if you put $100 as the principal and you get a 5% interest rate, you get $105 as the ending result. Then the next time you would use the same principal, $100. But then in compound interest, you would, instead of taking $100 the second time for the second principal, you would take $105. So then you would find 5% of that, which is $5.25, and then add those two together to get $110.25. And then you just keep going so on and so forth.
Next, I'm going to be presenting you present value and future value. I can buy a candy bar for $1 today, but can I buy it at the same price in 14 years? Absolutely not. Here are the factors that can impact the dollar value. Supply versus demand, rapid growth in population, increase in incomes, unproductive expenses, inflation, supply chain, and increase in money supply.
Here's a good example from the factor of supply chain money. This is how you visualize. You may have noticed that in the Dollar Tree that the price of most items has increased to 25 cents. This is due to supply chain and problems in supply chain.
I'm going to be talking about credit cards and credit score. So a credit card is allows you to make purchases and pay for them later. It is usually paid in a 30-day cycle. When you use a credit card to make a purchase, you use the credit card company's money. You then pay the money back to the credit card company. But if you return the money late, then you have to pay a really high interest fee that hurts your credit score. The credit limit you get on your credit card depends on things like account history, income, and credit score. Credit score is a number between 200 and 850 that shows how good a person's financial situation are. The higher the score, the better the person will look when taking the loan. The score is based on how well you paid your previous loans and can help you get a lower interest rate when taking the loan. A good way to improve your credit score is use credit cards. These are basically short-term loans. The important thing here is that you should always pay your debts in full and on time.
Finance investment options, stocks and stock market. Stocks are small parts, shares of ownership in a company that can be bought, sold, and traded through the stock market, which is worth an estimated $40 trillion US. Although stocks aren't the safest investment, they still make decent returns, and it's all about the patience with stocks. Bonds are, to say the least, a type of investment that governments or companies issue to raise money, sort of like a loan you receive the interest off your loans. Mutual funds are a way to invest in both bonds and stocks. This type of investment holds a lot more security than stocks or bonds. This is mainly because you are investing in stuff, but it isn't your true money that is being used. Certificate of deposits, CDs, are a way you can put stuff into saving accounts for a fixed amount of time and for more interest. Saving accounts are your everyday bank accounts. You put money in and earn very little in returns. The perk is that these are one of the safest investments. The issue is you barely make anything.
Next, we're going to be talking about Chanakya. So, who was Chanakya? Chanakya was one of the greatest professors of political science. He was born in 350 BC in modern-day Nepal. He wrote two books. The first book is Arthashastra, meaning the literal meaning is the science of material gain, and this book is arguably the first systematic book on economy. And the second, more famous book he wrote was Chanakya. This was based on his Nikis or policies. And Chanakya is important for us to learn is because each sloka has deep meaning and helps us in each aspect of our life. The sloka that I picked was sloka number 8. Durjanaha priyavadicha naeva vishvasa karanam madhu tishtati jirvagre viragya duhala hala. The meaning is that an evil person could talk sweetly in your presence, but could bring harm while you're not there. The word that I associate this with is backstabbing.
My sloka was sloka 6, which is just it. Yasene Chaiva Urbuche Rashtra Viprave Rajadvare Smashane Cha Yatatisha Saha Bhagavata. This sloka means he who stands in good times, bad times, drought, riot, war, king's court, and after death.
Shaire shaire na mautikam na gaje gaje sarvaha nahi sarvatra chandam na mane mane. I think this means that It is very rare to find a good word. If I were to associate a word to this, I would say rarity or uniqueness.
Shantitulyam tapo nastina shantoshat param sukham na tarishnaya paro vyadhirna cha dharmo daya paraha. Meaning, there is no penance better than peace, no happiness better than satisfaction, there is no disease worse than greed, and no better dharma than kindness. I think this is saying that if you are in peace, it will be the best form of penance you can have. When you are satisfied, you are as happy as you will ever be. And when you are greedy, it's hard to control like a disease. And lastly, if you are kind to people, then they will be put into account and you will have done the best thing and the right thing. The word I associate with this is value, because these things you get the full value, whether it be good or bad.
Thank you, Year 6. I loved your presentation. It reminded me of my presentation 4 years ago about the volatility of the stock market and stars. And I just went down memory lane. Let's move on to Year 7. In the Year 7 class, taught by Marco and Vijayanagar, students learn about project management and leadership qualities. The students have prepared a few slides through which they will showcase what they have learned this year in YGIC. Please give them a round of applause.
Eighth grade of Springwood Junior High. Today I'm here to talk about project management. Did you know project management decides the outcome of a project? If the project management is good, the outcome is good. If the project management is bad, the outcome is bad. First step in project management is you need a plan how your project is going to go. The second step is you need to set your budget and how much time you're going to take. Your third step is you need to execute the plan how you planned it. The fourth step is you need to see if you made the results you wanted and see if you made the time and money budget. Next up is Aria.
My name is Aria, and I'm going to talk about problem solving. If you have a problem and you don't know how to solve it, you usually want to start with figuring out what is the main problem, and then look at how complex the problem is. If it's really complex, it's going to have a complex solution. If it's simpler, it's going to have a more simple solution. Then you want to look at what are the things that are attached to this problem. If there is something affecting this problem, then you might want to try and solve that and then go solve your problem. If you solve the problem, will it affect something else and create another problem? You want to know all of these things before you try and solve the problem. Once you know all these things, you can start figuring out a solution to solve the problem. Thank you. Next time, sharing.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shannon Curry, and I'm in the 8th grade at the Dayton Regional Sim School. I'm also in Year 7 at YGIC. Today, we will be exploring new topics on how to manage your stress. So, stress management is usually divided into two categories. We have short-term coping stress and long-term coping stress. So, in short-term coping stress categories, we have deep breathing and relaxing muscle tension. Deep breathing is when you inhale for 3 seconds and you exhale for 3 seconds. And relaxing muscle tension is when you clench up any muscle in your body really tight and you let it go. These short-term strategies you can use anywhere. You can use them in the office, at work, in front of kids, and family. Now we have our long-term coping strategies. These long-term coping strategies include yoga, meditation, physical activity, exercise, hobbies, relaxation, and reading a book. These long-term coping strategies take a little bit longer before it acts to finally relieve your stress. Thank you for listening. And next up is Farid.
Hi, my name is Farid, and I'm the Year 7 of YGIC. Today I will talk about creativity. Did you know that creative people live longer? There are two types of creativity, technical creativity versus artistic creativity. Technical creativity is when people create new theories, technologies, or ideas. Artistic creativity is more one skill, technique, and self-expression. Technical creativity has two natures, which are program thinking and lateral thinking. Program thinking relies on logic, or structured ways of creating a new product or service. Lateral thinking recognizes that our brains are pattern recognition systems and they do not function like computers. Next is Naisha.
Namaste, my name is Naisha and today I will talk about decision making. There are three steps to decision making. First, you create alternatives and backups to explore, then to see the benefits and downfalls for each particular decision. After you check the decision and take your course of action, take it slow and be aware of any other issues that might occur. Decision making is a very difficult or easy process depending on the situation, like either a job presentation or what you order for lunch. Some people make huge decisions for the greater good of the nation, while some can even decide the simplest things. Thank you for listening, and next time we'll do some money.
Hi, my name is Imani. I am the 8th grader at Rose Creek Middle School. Today I'll be talking about leadership. Did you know a great leader in our modern day world is President Zelensky of Ukraine, who is using good leadership skills to protect his country from outside forces? So what is leadership? Leadership is the ability to lead or influence a group using the qualities of a leader. The qualities a leader should have are great leadership skills, setting good examples, having clear goals, and inspiring. We need a leader because we need someone to stand up for our thoughts and steer them into action. A good leader should also have good emotional intelligence, such as having empathy, so he can be able to understand his followers and support his team. A good leader should have a good motive for doing something, and they should understand the power they hold and not misuse it for their own. A good leader, some good leaders we know today, including Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, Malala, and George Washington. Thank you for listening to the Year 7 YGIC presentations. We learned a lot of things this year, and we hope you enjoyed listening to them.
Thank you, Year 7. Awesome job with your presentations. Now we'll be moving on to Year 8, which is taught by Nan and my uncle. In this year, students are introduced to various volunteering activities. They'll be sharing their experiences today. So please welcome Year 8 students.
Year 8 is all about volunteering, and we are encouraging kids to join Foundation Award program. And let's see what they have to say about this program and what they have learned.
Hello everyone, my name is Pujamata Polly, and during our 8th year of YGIC, we learned about volunteering and benefits it brings to your life and other people's life. Over the course of our year, we paid over 125 blankets, ponchos, pillows, mattresses, and scarves. Using fleece blankets from Walmart, we made cozy and useful items for people who are less fortunate. We delivered our items before Christmas season, knowing cold weather would be brutal on people who couldn't afford expensive blankets, scarves, and ponchos. Delivering the items at the Senior Fish Food Pantry and talking with Ms. Gill and the team was a very eye-opening experience. That made me grateful for things I can do without being fussed about. Like not having to worry about if I'll be able to afford my next meal, or be able to bear the cold weather with proper clothing. I have so much admiration for Ms. Gill and her team. who dedicate their entire lives to helping people. I also have much appreciation for the teachers here at YGIC who spend their Sundays teaching kids about their Indian ancestry and life lessons that they'll use for the rest of our lives instead of sleeping in. Over the course of this year, I've learned so much about being a better person and a person who thinks about others before themselves.
While learning about how volunteering is important, we also learned how important it is to volunteer at our own libraries. All of us got taught the importance of leaving things better than when we first saw them and doing the best we can in every single thing we do. The diligent teachers trained us in organization and kindness. As a group, we constantly worked hard to make YGIC as clean and comfortable as it is for everyone here today. All of us are thankful for the skills we learned, and because of what I've learned at YGIC, I now naturally have the urge to help everyone out.
First started volunteering here, I started doing many outdoor jobs like cutting trees, vacuuming wood, and even mowing the lawn. Making blankets and physical work is the only side of volunteering. There's also a technological side. It's included working with the laser cutters. We made several cuts and decorated the building. It's impossible to go 5 feet without seeing something that wasn't cut through. We used the laser cutter to make signs, nameplates, and the history of the buildings that you see outside. With all the things that came out there, it doesn't come to a surprise that it was incredibly difficult to set up. But eventually it was ready to use in the building and design it with the product.
During year 8, we learned many new skills that will help us in the future. One of those skills was collaboration, or working with our team. The connections we made to accomplish our goals is essential for colleges and careers. Collaboration also leads to more problem solving and better communication skills. During this presentation, you have heard about all the projects we've done, but none of them could have been accomplished without our team. Another lesson we learned was that when you start something, you make sure you finish it. If not, nothing gets done. You can assign everyone a task, but if no one understands, there's no progress. It's easier to communicate and ask questions when you're working together. Thank you.
Volunteering at YGIC is what we do various effects of actions that happen in the community. For the past few months, I was making a kind of 9 a.m. every Sunday, which is often for me at the time, just to come to YGIC and create an endless number of blankets and friendships. Only when we, as a group, collectively gifted these blankets to the senior food pantry did I realize how much of an effect we had on our community. The incredibly positive response of the coordinators of the pantry last year at how much it's 2 hours of time once every week, had people around me. This experience is something that the work of teachers and friends have put in at least time for the past year was not to make us uncomfortable, but to help us become the best human beings we can.
Volunteering at YGIC gives us the basic human values that will carry us for the rest of our lives. We're taught how to be adults in the struggle and the worst we have to face and live that for transnational years into New YGIC taught us the basic values of human values, which are character, leadership, and service to our community. YGIC also taught us to not care for our own well-being, but also think of the community as a whole. We all want the world to be a better place, and YGIC will teach us the core values that we need to be a good person in society.
Please give one more round of applause to the volunteering class. Now we come to year 9, which is my year, with my fellow classmates in it. Year 9 is taught by Vijay and Vikas. The class is structured to help us prepare for the PSAT and improve communication and presentation skills. My classmates Aryan and Nitya will tell you about these experiences. Please welcome Aryan and Nitya.
Hello everyone, my name is Aryan Desardo, and I'm a 10th grader at New Creek High School, Arlington, New York. During the first part of year 9, from April to October, we focus on preparing for the PSAT. 10th and 11th graders take the PSAT in the fall, and it is a lot like the SAT, which many of you may have heard of. These tests are very important because colleges will consider every applicant's test scores, and a high enough score just might be enough to get you into your dream college. On the other hand, test scores are only one of many important factors that colleges will consider. Tests like these are also difficult to prepare for because they're different from tests that most students take. This is because they cover multiple categories, including reading comprehension, grammar, and math. Vijay Uncle taught us how to prepare for the PSAT, and I truly enjoyed every moment. After taking the PSAT this last October, I cannot stress enough about how much I hope that every high schooler can get the kind of instruction that we got from Vijay Uncle. For example, when I was taking the PSAT, I came across a difficult math problem that I didn't think I could solve. Then I remember what Vijay Uncle taught us. He taught us to approach these kinds of problems by breaking them down and solving them step by step. When I did that, I was amazed to find that I was able to solve it. Thanks to Vijay Uncle's help, I was able to get a very good score on the PSAT. I am glad that I took this class rather than deciding to take it easy on the weekends. After October, Year 9 switches gears, and we focus on presentation skills. Here, I'll hand over to Nidya, who will talk more about these important skills.
Thank you, Arden. Hello, my name is Nidya, and I'm from Scarborough High School. I am in the 10th grade, and I am taking Year 9 at YGIC. I just took it. And I would love to give you all a hypothetical. So, hypothetically speaking, you will go up on a stage. In the audience, there is your boss, there is your 2 co-workers, there is your mother, there is your spouse and children, and there is the President of the United States. So, you are about to give the biggest presentation of your life. As you go out there, you're sweating and your knees are getting weak, and you give the worst presentation of your life. None of the points that you want to say are coming out correctly. You fail to give eye contact to any of the audience members, and you stand like this, like a penguin. So your boss is filing your firing papers, your coworkers are looking way more smug, your mother disowns you, your spouse divorces you and takes the kids. And like puts another country outside of you. So that just adds a nice cherry on top. All this probably wouldn't have happened if you just took a presentation course at YGIC. In this course, people learn how to pique the interest of others, as I just did with you guys, how to articulate their speech correctly, how to use gestures, how to make visually interesting presentations with slides, and how to introduce their ideas to the world. With this course, before I took this course, I used to give presentations like this. Hello everyone, my name is Nidya, and I would like to talk about giving my practice. See, now that is what is really boring, and that is what puts me to sleep. So I'm glad that this course helps me a lot. I am very grateful to my teachers and to my fellow peers for helping me out with their critiques. I am very grateful to Ben Uncle and the YGIC program as a whole for offering this. And the next time I give a presentation, I probably won't be exiled by the president, and my beautiful mother probably will disown me.
So, my name is Vikas Wadri, and I just want to mention that Nitya came up with an entire speech by herself. I told them to speak from your heart, and I even did not listen to what she has prepared. So, kudos to Nitya and Aaron. And then I think Vijay wants to say a few words of wisdom.
Well, I guess this was exciting. I want to take you from year 7, just managed. I take a deep breath first and I'm trying to say something. I really enjoy teaching those kids. I think I'm talking about for you. I think PSAT is a different setting from what you go through here from year 1 to 8. So it's something that you want to take time to pay attention right now, and this is going to make a difference in your life forever. So, good luck to all of you, and
Before we head on to year 4 for their awesome performance, I wanna let you know think that since last year we also started year 10 for the kids who started graduating from year 9 and had them focus on essay writing skills so that we can help them prepare, we can help them be ready for the essays that they will write for their colleges. So I have one representative from year 10 side who's gonna speak about what he learned as well as his entire journey through YGIC. So Sai, you wanna come on stage?
In year 10, we learned about essay writing and college preparation. We learned that all the skills we needed to write better essays each week and how to live each day to make ourselves better in college and getting into college. It's been 10 years since I started YGIC, yet it feels only like last week. I would like to thank all the faculty members and all the staff for helping us become brighter and better adults in our lives. Thank you.
As we come close to the end of the program, we will go back to the special performance by Year 4. Year 4 is taught by Nanti, where students are taught about Bhagavad Gita and learn Hanuman Chalisa. Please welcome Year 4, who will stand and recite Hanuman Chalisa.
Kumatini
Wonderful job, year 4. You will conclude our program. We will conclude our program with the Aarti, which will be performed by our year 2 students. Please give them a warm welcome again.
So we are going to have Aarti, so can I request everybody to please stand? Thank you.
Very good, awesome job. Can we please all sit down once more? Thank you. So this kind of concludes the end of kids' performances and their. So I want to give a big round of applause to our MCs also. Please, Anshuka and Aditya, give you a very good job. I'll hand over the mic to Anil. He will take the proceedings from now.
Thank you, Vikas, and thank you to the MCs, thank you all the friends. This has been an amazing morning. So, did you guys, first of all the kids, did you enjoy? Oh, I didn't hear it. Yes, so, did you see that? Now, do you want to thank all the teachers for that? Do you want to thank? Yeah? Awesome. Okay. So, can I request all the teachers, volunteers to stand up, please? And everybody else, if you can sit down, then it will be easy to see them. And okay, that's wonderful. And when they are standing, let's have a little bit. I will talk about them a little bit. Start with you, man.
Today is a fun day. This is the best day of YGIC to watch the kids. You did what you did. Who said kids in America can't sing? You guys blasted the roof. I was almost looking up there. There's a hole on there. You guys did wonderful. And it's time for us to thank some teachers, okay, and all the volunteers. So I take liberty to talk about the teachers. Anil and I are going to share what we think and what we want to say. So you get a little fun out of it, okay? So I'm going to talk about Deepali. Because Anil said if I sit until and go home and then I get food. So we talk about it. And Deepali has been helping us for years. Okay. Okay. Just okay. Deepali has been helping us for a few years. The commitment from the teachers comes in, okay? We never had a chance to take time to thank the teachers. Especially the last 2 years have been tough because everybody is at different places. But today is a day we take at least 5 minutes and talk about the teachers and how much time they spend on it, how sincere they are at work. So we're taking this channel. People here have seen her teach the classes before, and I sat there and watched this for some of the classes, and also what he prepared for us, and all that is impeccable. And there's not a one class she takes off. So, did you, it's a free ride? It's actually, she doesn't call her for help. Okay, sorry, Niju, you gotta come to our class to teach. Okay, so let's give a hand for the Gilbert teacher. She's a great teacher.
Thank you very for taking that road off. So, the year 2 teacher, and you saw their performances, Sri Lakshmi and Smita, they have been teaching in year 2. And one thing that I can talk about Sri Lakshmi is, from the day 1, she is so sincere about this teaching students. Like she would think that, oh, if the kids are not paying attention, what do I do? And she would be like talking to everybody, also even asking, taking their feedback, and then always like looking for new ways to innovate new ways and reach out to the kids so that they perform well. And thank you, Sri Lakshmi and Smita. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just putting it a second and I don't want to miss it. I'm older, I think he's older than me and he looks older, I don't know, whatever it is. And okay, see, I want to say, take a second and talk about that. Did you too, okay? That was your choice. We make mistakes, okay? And
I'm sorry about that. I missed you. Year one, I was supposed to say that, and I missed it. Niju, like she came in a time when we were looking for volunteers, and for in the last minute somehow the year one volunteer had to leave because she had to leave for some other big commitment she had to take care at the time. And Niju suddenly stepped in, and then she took care of the year one. When you really need it, it's like friends are one, those who are here or those who help when you are in need, right? And that's what Niju is. Thank you, Niju, for taking care of
substitute teachers, may do a lesser work than a regular teacher. I'm telling you, they're a lifesaver when we call. Normally it's the last day or a minute or so. Some teachers are so great, ahead of time we set them up, and otherwise it is really tough on us. So some teachers are as much as the main teachers do because they step up any day we want. So once again, thanks Niju. I also want to say a word about Srilakshmi. Okay, it's the same thing. Srilakshmi was going to move somewhere else and all that, and we didn't have a teacher. And I called her up and said, hey, can you help us out? She said, as long as I'm here, I will try, but keep trying for another teacher. I'm telling her I'm still trying. Okay, so, but she stepped up, the one thing good come out of COVID is people can teach from anywhere. So this was one thing good happened, and Srilakshmi is still with us, helping us, and let's see how this coming year goes. And also Smita taught last 3 classes. I don't know Smita much before, but these are the last 3 classes I called. And I saw how she worked. The prior day itself, she was stressed out. I don't know if they even slept the prior nights or not, the 2 classes. And she would be preparing, asking so many emails and questions after she done. Promptly, she called me and said, what happened and everything. Man, I felt good. This is what I did, man, and all that stuff. So thanks, Smita, for that and stepping us and helping us. Okay, appreciate it. And then I'll take Uma to see if you look at this crowd really. Okay, they're a small crowd. We are in Dayton, right? And if somebody steps, it doesn't matter, from somewhere or the other they show up. Like you look at Uma, she went to India, came back, went to India, came back, Dayton, she had to teach the YGIC. It's current. Their kids went to school long time ago. Okay? Then and she gets like, I want to do something in the community, I want to teach, she said. And we learned a lot of Suresh had some health issues and everything, and Uma really tried her best, and not that he doesn't watch the formula. Suresh, are you here? No, yeah. And he doesn't care. He can put up 3 steps, he wants to watch the Formula 1. Now I know why. He ran to watch the Formula 1. So thank you very much for stepping up. Our kids are not here. So this is how our karma goes. Somebody steps up, even though 20 years ago they took out whatever they came to this book. Once again, thanks, Uma.
Next we go to year 4. Year 4 we have Nita. Well, Nita is someone who is like when she stepped in, it was I think year 4 teacher was required at the time. She stepped in, and then suddenly she is all over. She wants to cover not just Bhagavad Gita and other things in year 4. She wants to teach them well and beyond. And then when it came to like year 5 teacher was required, year 4 somebody else could take at the time. Nita said, I can do it. And thank you, Nita, for being flexible. And then and the other thing that I want to tell about Nita is, again, the passion, that you have to see the passion. Like every time you talk to her, she is like bright. Her kids are, if you go into her class, like all the kids are bright. They're excited about the class. And that speaks a lot about Nita. It's apart from class, of course, she volunteers also. Thank you so much for all the support, Nita. I really appreciate it.
Hello, spouses. If your name is not there, I'm sorry. Okay, spouses, we don't say your name. I'm telling you, without this, it's not going to happen. We'll talk about that later on separately, okay, in the pizza room.
Yeah. Okay, so, and the next one, it's a huge privilege, in fact, for me to talk about year 5 teacher, Lalita. And, the YGIC, the way it is right now, the book that all the kids have it, every teacher teaching from that book, you know who wrote it? Lalita and the band. And Ramesh contributed a lot too in those thank you. So the character of YGIC that we see today, the character of the learning that the students are getting, you saw the student performances. Everything starts with some seed there, and from that seed, how many times you have seen somebody going from the seed all the way to fruit, and not even after that, her kids, they have already graduated for how many years? She has been continuing to support even during the time she wanted a break, like the last few years. And when I started teaching year 6, she was teaching the connectivity. I would bother every now and then. She would say, "Don't worry about it. I can tell you, don't worry about it." And that's what Lalita is. She is quiet, but all the energies are utilized in the right direction where they need to be, so that this community kids, they get benefited out of it. Thank you, Lalita, for everything.
Thank you, Lalita. Yeah, I need to go home and get food, guys.
By the way, I forgot to mention that there is
I'm Mr. Lalita. Okay? And the next is my favorite volunteer. I don't want to say favorite, right? The guy whom I put on the pedestal to say, can you be one of these? That's Suresh. Suresh, I'm sure he's hiding. He'll never be in the front. He's always in the back, always quiet. He's one of the leadership volunteers. Whenever I need, whatever I need, that day he will step up. He's clean for a few years. His wife volunteered. But guess what? This is something, I don't know to call it a religion or what. He shows up all the time. I don't have the idea asking you're coming or not. Now he's got to take it for granted. And if I have to tell you, he doesn't get not even 0.1% from YGIC, but he is here all the time for us. These are our model volunteers. There are some people in the community, I would call them models I would like to be with, and one of them is Suresh. Thank you, Suresh. And now we need to talk about Anil. Anil, where are you? Okay, Anil, let me tell you something now. Hey, Anil, okay? I don't know how many of you know Anil, and I didn't know Anil much either. My first introduction to Anil was this. My wife said, hey, there's a guy assisting in year 1. He brought poha. The kids to teach about Krishna. Okay. Yeah, Sudha Muslim. And I said, when did we have a lab at YGIC? So I started tracking. You know, my thing is I put a bug on the people. I keep on walking around watching. I know who are the silent volunteers, no noise, nothing but business, nothing in return, and getting them to the YGIC. Then I go to their house 100 times and back to be a part of it. And once they are in, they're in. Okay? So, to me, I don't know whether I should take pride in saying I know how to locate people, or I should say these people gravitate to this kind of good causes. Okay? Anil is one of those. Let me just say one thing. Anil is on my side for almost 10 years. Okay? Just a little bit that there's, I don't know whether you guys know this, but you go through some tough times and whatever. You have a spouse, you can say whatever you want to say, yes, after there's no salt in the sambar and all that, you fight. And then one day you want to go and say, I want to talk to you. I don't know whether you guys go through that. And someone say something to them because you know who is your trusted people behind you. You can really say what you want to say. That's unusual. Number 2. Anil is a friend to an extent, another mentor to me because I am everything Anil is not. Okay? If whatever I want to go, I am the guy in the front, pushing and pulling to make anything and everything happen. I don't know what is coming behind me or what is in front of me. I gotta go. So when I look at Anil, Anil will tell me, man, this is the way to go. I said, okay. So all the people behind me are Anil or Lalita or some of these teachers are all the same category. Yes. I look at them when they say like that, then I say, okay, I need to change course. Okay? And I keep on telling them the teachers are the brand. They are the brand. What is YGIC? What you look at the brand? They never ask anything for themselves. Even if you put the rug underneath them, they are there for the children, for the cause. Okay? And Anil is one of the starting guys at the leadership position, 130, 230 income. So, let me tell you one other character about Anil. Anil, please. If you look at the whole building is about people. Okay? How to behave, how to be, everything is Krishna's spirit. Okay? And nothing is blind, everything is there with the logic. Okay? And that thinking, I'm going to talk about Ramesh last. And there are people with these ideas in my mind about what to go. Anil told me one day, today this is the one I read. He reads one Gita every day, whatever. Everything can read outside, and that all day he analyzes. And I never heard that from anybody. And that says about who Anil. Okay?
I don't know. I think I'm overworked. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you, man. Well, yeah, it's all about the character, right? Character of the school. So next is year 7, and Vijay. Yeah, Vijay is here. Vijay Pasupulati, and we also have Kumar Chandra, but he is out of town. And Vijay came up in a time when year 7 teacher was moving out, and at the time we wanted someone. He said that, oh, management, the project management and all, I can teach the kids. And then when he came in with his own ideas, new ideas to follow the course, but at the same time also give those new ideas to the kids with that passion that project management needs, or all other managements. I don't know if you have gathered it during the presentation. There are all this. How many of you get angry, like anger management and all that? How many of you need there, right? So at least I will say I need it. So everybody needs those kind of management, anger management, time management, and all stress management. All those things they are being taught by Vijay and Kumar Deva, and Vijay really appreciate the way you teach the students. And students, let's give a big hand to Vijay.
I do have to say something about Srilata, because Srilata is the one grand for me. So thanks, Srilata. She gave us a hand. These are the kingmakers. Kalla is out of town today. I'll tell you what again about Kalla. Kalla's kids are right here. Kumar Kalla. He's on the plane today. And guess what? He's the guy painted. Look at all the outside, all the special painting and everything. Kalla's done so much for the volunteering. I'll talk about it later on. He's not here. His kids are not here. Anytime we leave, it's one of those guys. Kalla, this is something I did. No problem. I'll be there. What? So that's Kumar Kalla. So thanks Kumar wherever he is, and thanks for now and
okay, so next is year 8, and again this is a course where it's very popular, not just in Dayton. It's popular all over Ohio, and many people from outside Ohio, they call us and then they say, can we have YGIC campus in other cities? And you know why? It's because till now we have a record of like how many years a decade or more, a decade probably, of
having congressional award winners every year. And out of Ohio, how many ever number of congressional awardees are there? Half of them are from YGIC. All boys. And sometimes it goes to almost like 75% of our winners. And that course is being taught by Anant. Anant, the founder. And about Anant again, he is a guy who loves to volunteer. And the volunteering, I mean, how better it can be, like when somebody wants to volunteer. You can see even like Tech Fest. I went to Tech Fest and I suddenly saw Anant volunteering over there. So he is always willing to volunteer at different places, even when his kids are not here. Thank you, Anant, for coming here and teaching the kids the volunteering and ingraining those attitude in them to volunteer, give their best for the community. Thank you.
Nothing to be said about Anand. Aparna is not here. Aparna has done a lot of. See, we saw if you look at the family volunteers. I don't know. We have to come up with kind of name called professional volunteers or something. They're all over the place. Anytime you call Aparna, book printing Aparna, certificate printing Aparna. So they say we just give a little bit break so that they'll get some time off. But Aparna, again, now I'm going to give the credit to the spouses. Aparna is the one who's giving us the volunteer before. I give it to her. Okay. Now I can talk about this. Now unique couple, Vijay and Jansi. Right, okay. See now, Jansi is always hiding behind, so I have to put Jansi in the front a little bit. So the nice thing today is that the brothers' kids are graduating in from here. And also here, him is graduating. Son, and he is graduating. So it's really cool for us to see 4 kids coming out of there. Also, now I can tell you today, the very first set of people who graduated from here is also here. Vidur, where are you? Put your hand up. What's it? Vidur is here too? Okay. Vidur is there? Okay. Vidur now graduated, I don't know, he's making big bucks on working in consulting, this and that. And, he showed up today. So, in year 4, kids don't leave. We want to take a picture of it together, okay? I don't know when I will see you again. We would like to get a picture of you guys, okay? And now Vijay and Jansi, started this course. I mean, they also, their kids are all gone. They don't have to be doing that. They want to do something better, okay? And they show up, and every year I would slowly, there's a question I hate to ask, I still ask it. This year, are you going to be coming back? I would say no. Okay, and so far he has been from here. I'm not saying you are already coming the next 10 years. Okay, so thank you, Jay. And Jansi is a big part of it. We see them, and the kids will talk about it all the time and hear from them coming out of the class. Thank you very much.
I also want to add Vijay that even like for me, PSAT and all, I don't know how many of you know, but when my son was getting in there, I didn't know what PSAT was, and then it was all this care of Vijay Jansi, and today he has got a very good score, and then he cannot stop appreciating Vijay Jansi. Yeah. So, and also year 9, we have another, I mean, year 9 is divided in 2 parts. First part is PSAT and all, second part is presentation. And it is Vikas, my friend Vikas, who is teaching that presentation part of it. He is a scientist. When he presents, again, scientists are sometimes crazy. Not sometimes, always crazy, including you. Okay. So, but you know that raw emotion or raw passion there that helps kids learn, and that's what they are going to see when they go to college, and that's what is important, right? So because he is teaching that raw passion with his presentations to the kids,
And you saw the year 9 kids emceeing and presenting here. And thank you, Vikas. It's in addition to the teaching, Vikas also helps in other volunteering activities. And thanks a lot, Vikas, for helping out the YGIC. And thank you. So now,
just a quick word on the other volunteer. I don't want to miss. Niranjan is reading his phone, so I really want to care about him. And hey, put your head up. So Niranjan, here's Srinivas, and there are a few other volunteers like Tella, Kumar Tella. They're all the people who are always helpers, constant helpers. There's not only teachers today. I want to say a word of thanks to them. Anytime there's a water leak or this or that, and then I'm bothering all these people, and they're all showing up with me. Once again, thank you very much to both you guys. Anybody out, and apologies, we didn't mean it. We tried our best to cover everybody. If we left anybody, then apologies.
same here. And now, so now we request Ramesh Panditji. Let's first of all you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Vijaya. And well, let me just start a little bit about Vijaya. First of all, my apology to everybody, Vijaya. I was supposed to get the iPhone stand, but I could not. She was sitting and smiling and said, "Okay, I will do it by hand," and that's what she's doing. Thank you.
I want your dad to see you. Hey Dad, your daughter and son-in-law is not working. They need to work more. You work a lot more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vijay, for coming in. Every time we have something. So we really appreciate it. Thank you. So now, Rameshji has been there from the very beginning of YGIC, as I said, from book to everyone, everything. So we are really honored that Ramesh Panditji is here, and we would let's first thank him and wish a very good health for him. Can we have all give a big round of applause? We wish him good health in future. And now we would request Ramesh Panditji to give a few words of wisdom to the students graduating.
Sahana bhavatu, sahano bhunattu, sahaviriyam karavavahe, tejasvinavadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Om Santi Santi Santi. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pasyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Thank you for everyone. YGIC started almost more than 25 years. And then only taking charge for 20 years. 19 years. And then 19 years we do for volunteer work. All the kids are in here and waiting for the slogans. And then in Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, whatever they teach for these slogans. The prayers is one. You are connected to Bhagavan. There is no Because the Veda also said, Satya Chitta Anandam. And Upanishads also said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. You always tell the truth, at least your parents. You always tell the truth, Satyam Jnanam. You always learn something daily. When we are learned only our handful, we are not learned in this world. Because Jnanam also is a Brahma. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Anantam means happiness. Everyone wants to be happiness in this life. Nobody wants to be sad. The sadness comes, but we want to do parivartana to happiness. We want to go back to happiness. General happiness is the permanent. Small happiness is the common goal. But eternal happiness we need. That was all the teachers voluntarily they teach you, and now you are ready for all the slokas and prayers, and this is help for your whole life. And then you are connected to the Lord. The Lord says, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Bheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru is the one is the remove all the ignorance, give the correct knowledge. One of the eagle bird is sitting on the fountain. Clearly see, or in the river, the fish is coming. They are very clearly see. That kind of knowledge we want to be up our Thank you very much. And everyone is praying for me. As I will thank you for each one of you. Now in the temple, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Everyone wants to be happy. I am also happy. This time, everyone is praying for me too. And was I am very thankful to whole community. Thank you. Thank you for me. I will be better now. After a few months, I want to be 100% with God's grace. I want to be happy there. And other than me also in the temple, sometimes we are arguing with a healthy argument. He is physics, I am religion, but we are talking about for the religion and physics also. Is what for the exams. Thank you.
Just one word. Rameshji, I asked him, would you like to speak to me? Just one caution. Everybody stay away as much as possible from Rameshji. From a distance, if you want to say namaskar, it's okay. Please don't come too close. Give him about a 6-foot space if you could. Okay? And I asked him, would you really like to come, or I'll keep you in a corner? And he says, everybody prayed for me. I need to come. He said. I told him, you pray for every one of us all these years. You're just returning with them, favors. Thank you.
With that word of wisdom, it's amazing to hear from you, Rameshji, every single time. So now we will have the fun time. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll have for each class the teacher will come to the front and the students will come and give the students their certificates. Take a picture together and then we'll move on. Yeah? Sounds good? Year 1? Yeah. Come on in.
Parents, if you want to take a picture, this is your shot.
Anya. Anya.
Yeah, so you are kids. I mean, the kids, once your certificate, got the certificate, you can go. So year one, if you are done, you can go now. Yeah, you can go towards the back auditorium. There is a pizza and a water for you. You can go jump in the back. Yeah. Okay. And but the teachers, please stay around here. Yeah? Year one kids, if you want to go, you can go for pizza. Now can you go for year two? All the year two kids, please. Whoever is here, you want to cheer up your fellow friends, go ahead and take. Students, you can go to your teacher and receive the pictures and your parents can take a picture. Just gravitate to your teacher, please. A picture.
You are 9 and 10 kids, you can come on the spot if you want.
Year 3 now. Year 3, please. Can all the year 3 people come here? All the year 3 kids? Please. Okay. Yeah. And the kids that we are taking, the pictures now can move for the lunch. And the parents. Yeah. All the kids can go and the parents who do not have orange pants can go, but those who have orange pants, please stay around here. Year 3. Yeah. So, is year 3 done? Okay, now can we go year 4? Can we go year 4? Year 4, please come on here. Of the year 4, can you please come in here? Year 4. Year 4, can you please come here? Okay, year 4. Do you have year 4? Okay. Okay, there you go. Children can go for lunch. Parents, if you have an orange pen, you are the next round of pizza. Just sit right here. If you have any other color, you can join your kids there. Okay? If you got an orange pen, you can in there for a few minutes. Good job, guys. Awesome. Okay. And next, year 5. Year 5. Year 5. Year 5. Year 5. Okay. Now next is year 6. Year 6 kids, can you please come in here? Year 6. Okay. The year 6 kid. All the year 6 kids. Suresh, you are here. Okay. Suresh. Parents with an orange pen, please be seated for 5-10 minutes, okay? Let them go eat the pizza and get the place ready for year 7, please. Year 7, thank you, guys. Year 7. Year 7, please now. Okay, the parents who have orange bands, please stay around here. Okay, year 8. Year 8, are you there? Okay, okay, come on in, year 8. Year 8. Okay. Take it out. Year 8. Okay. 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 So. Okay. Whoever, all the kids can go. The parents, whoever is here, if you have an orange band, can you please stay around here? Can I request you to stay around here, please? All the kids, you can leave now. All the kids, you can go for your lunch. Okay. All the kids, you can go for lunch, but parents, if you have orange band, please stay around here. Okay. All the parents will have orange band, please sit here.
We have a lot more pizzas, so everybody eat.
Vijaya Patil reporting live for Bharat Media from YGIC, Dayton, USA. It was a wonderful, wonderful graduation ceremony. Hearty congratulations from Bharat Media to all the graduates of YGIC year 2022. Thank you, YGIC, for giving us the opportunity to record this event live. We hope to see everybody again next time we have an event. Please continue tuning in to Bharat Media at Bharat FM, YouTube, or Facebook. We will continue to show you the beautiful building of YGIC here, and we are now wrapping up the event here. Thank you once again for joining us live for this YGIC graduation ceremony of 2022. Hearty congratulations to all the graduates.